Hey, Crowley here. Today I'm going to do a product review of the Blackout 3D HD Bear Archery Target. I'm going to tell you what I like about it, what I don't like about it. I'm going to show you a modification I made to it to put a platform on it. And I'm going to show you a couple of maintenance tips so that you can make your target last a little bit longer. I'm also going to show you a quick unboxing from when I originally got the product. So with that, let's get to it. Well, I guess that's it. It's got a couple of rebars here, and apparently they just stick right into the feet here. So I'm going to get this set up and we'll go from there. If you're going to set it up permanently in the ground using the rebar that they provide, it's pretty simple to set up. You just slide the rebar inside the holes in the bottom of the leg. You stand it up and kind of push down a little bit to give you a reference point for where the rods need to go, and drive them in. And you want to make sure to leave yourself a little bit of room sticking up there so that it is more sturdy. I'm going to shoot just a few arrows at it, probably 3 there, just so that you can see what the penetration's like and how the target performs there. And I'm going to shoot it twice in the insert, and I'm going to shoot it intentionally once in the body there, just so you can see how the arrows come out. Let's go take a look and see how we did. And if you're interested there, I'm shooting at about 30 yards. I've got a 60-pound bow and I'm shooting around 300 feet a second. Let's take a quick look. If I hadn't mentioned it before there, I put over 1,500 arrows into this there, and I really think overall it's held up pretty well. Let's pull these arrows out there just so you can see how they come out. Oh, just in case you're wondering, that's one of the things I don't like about it. If you don't hit it in the insert, the arrows do come out pretty dry. A little bit dry, but I mean, it's not too awful bad. So what do I like about the Blackout Bear? It's easy to set up and it's rock solid. This is back when I first got the thing there. I mean, when you set it up, it's there. And the other thing is you can swap it around. You shoot a lot at one side, all you got to do is pick it up, turn it around, set it back on the pins, and you're ready to go again. You notice there, the penetration on those arrows isn't that deep. And I mean, you know, I've shot at that target a lot. And there's no hint of the arrows going through it at all. What I don't like about it is it's got a reasonably small vital area, and if you miss it the arrows come out of the body pretty hard. But I mean, it's kind of a trade-off, you know. I've got another target that's made out of that softer foam material, and The arrows come out of it easy, but it also wears out a lot quicker. So I guess it's kind of a trade-off. The other thing I noticed about it is you want to shoot straight onto it. If you shoot at an angle, it has a tendency to kind of chip away at the insert, and it kind of makes like a little diamond piece here that kind of flakes away from it, and it doesn't heal up as well. And if I wanted to nitpick a little bit, you know, it just has the 3 rings on it. Actually, I think it's just 2 rings. You know, it'd be nice to have a little picture of the heart and the lungs on there and the liver, but it ain't the end of the world. Another thing that I'll add in here, like I said, I've shot at that thing a lot. And I've hit it in the legs, I've hit it in the neck, and I hadn't had any problem at all with the arrows breaking until just a couple of days ago there. I hit it right in the front shoulder, just a little bit low underneath the insert, and just the way that hit, it broke the insert. Part of the insert drove right inside the arrow, and part of it broke off there. But one time out of all the arrows I shot into it, so that's something you might want to just keep in mind. As far as maintenance tips go, I personally would recommend shooting straight on there. Like I said earlier, if you put that at a 1/4 away shot, the arrows go in at an angle and it kind of messes the insert up a little bit. And I'll show you just what I'm talking about. But I think it will last a lot longer if you shoot straight on instead of 1/4 away. If you notice the paint starting to wear there, that would be the other thing there, is to keep it painted there if the paint starts wearing off. I think that would definitely improve the life of it. As far as the insert itself, I intended on ordering one and showing you how to put it in there, but I had a little bit of a problem there even finding it. I bought the thing at Cabela's, and Cabela's doesn't sell the insert. You have to order it through Bass Pro Shop. And the dimensions that they give on the Bass Pro Shop website, at least from what I can tell, don't match up with the dimensions of this thing when I measure it. So I was a little leery about ordering it there, but I checked on Cabela's there, and they give a SKU number for the insert, and that is the insert from Bass Pro Shop there. So I'll leave that in the link down below just for your reference. You know, overall, I'm pretty impressed with the product there. The only downside to it is, I don't know if you could see that on the box there, but it is pretty pricey at $219. But I guess you get what you pay for. You know, I can see this thing lasting quite a while. You know, most of us aren't going to have a half a dozen 3D targets on our shooting range there, so I decided to put a platform on mine. And my platform just happens to be a leaf out of an old table there, but it's not that complicated to set up. The hole in the bottom of the legs for the pin is 1/2 inch. So all you need to do is take a couple of 1/2 inch lag bolts, drill a couple of holes in your plywood or table leaf, and bolt them on, and just slide your target right onto it, and then you can move it around easy. I found it to be pretty convenient there to be able to move it around from distance to distance there. The base I used is about 20 inches wide and about 35 inches long there. I mean, that's nothing too critical there. Just, you know, if you've got a scrap piece of plywood laying around there, that's in that ballpark there, I'm sure it'll be fine. If you do have something 3/4 of an inch there, it'd probably be better than 1/2 inch there, but 1/2 inch would probably work. And myself, I happen to have some 3/8 lag bolts kicking around there, and I just put a piece of rubber tubing over it there to make up the difference. And it's working pretty well. I mean, overall, it is a little bit pricey, but I can see myself using this for years to come there. I personally think it's a pretty good product. Anyway, I hope this information was useful, and thanks for watching.